Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are checking out probably one of the games that the Quest standalone has absolutely needed, called VRider. And yep, as you can guess here, basically we are going to be on motorcycles and racing. And I just have to say that this game is super realistic for a standalone game, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. So let's go ahead and check out the settings. They got all kinds of things going on here. You can choose to throttle and slow down the bike with triggers, or you can do it by twisting your actual hands like you would on a motorcycle. There's traction control, steering sensitivity. You can do automatic shifting, or you can do your actual selecting of gears yourself. There's all kinds of different camera angles. HUD you can customize, which is really great. And yeah, it's got all of the options that you would need in a game like this, and it's actually really cool. Now, I just want to say that this game is definitely something you have to get used to. It's got like a stat board here that could show you what you've been doing, how well you've been doing, how you need to improve, things like that. And it's very interesting what they got going on as far as that goes. You have leaderboards here as well. You can filter it down by what circuit, fastest lap, just all kinds of just ways to check out the leaderboard. Now, this game is definitely in early access, so it says, but you can play multiplayer and you can play single player. So we're going to hop right into the single player here, and we have tournament modes, endurance races, hot laps. There's just so much you could do on this. We're going to go ahead and do the actual quick race real quick. We can choose all kinds of different tracks, which is great. Let you see, there's only a few to choose from on this mode, it looks like. Oh, there is some more, but it looks like they're actually glitching up a little bit as part of the early access. I've done the Philippine Island. You can change your actual laps, your rider, which is great. Definitely really cool. Love how it changes the bike every single time, which is cool. I mean, look at that bright one. We're gonna... I think we're gonna go back some here. And as you can see, it's kind of glitched up a little bit as far as having to select your actual like bike and things like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird there, but you can select your opponents. You can choose who you want to race against, which is great. And then we'll do a random selection. And it looks like we're going to be on the orange bike today. So I really want that carbon fiber bike, but it looks like it's messing up at the moment. And there it is. We could use that one. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and start the race here. So you can see it does have a few hiccups here and there that need to be worked on still. But for the most part, it's absolutely amazing. You can see it looks like you're in a helmet, which is great. We got all the race effects going on. Let's go ahead and start the race. And it just looks so realistic. Got everyone behind you, which is cool. And I'm telling you, you would think a game like this would give you motion sickness, but actually, it runs very smooth. And I'm quite amazed at how you would think you would get really sick as a dog moving this fast, but truly, it really runs smooth as butter in early access already. Now, as far as steering goes, you're kind of like, when you're in this type of mode, you're actually kind of just like moving your hands like a steering wheel for turning. So it's kind of cool. It's a little bit easier to get used to, but you could really deck this all the way out into a full-blown sim racer if you want to. And I really love how you can see the racers off in the distance so clearly and smoothly. It's really, really great. And I recommend turning the sensitivity up for your turning on high on this, because if it's anything less, it feels a little weird. But as you can see, we got all the sights and sounds you would have on a motorbike. And it just really, for a standalone game, it feels absolutely realistic. Now, like I said, it does take a little bit of getting used to, especially if you've never even ridden a motorcycle in real life. But a lot of the stuff does translate over. The only thing that I feel is a little odd is the actual leaning. You really don't have to lean in this game at all. It adds to the immersion of it, but really, as far as leaning goes, you really don't need it. You can turn off the driving line if you want. Like I said, you can make this as hard or as easy as you want to. It's great to find a good middle ground on this, just to challenge yourself. Oh, we were way off the track there, buddy. But as you can see, I mean, it's got everything that we want in a motorbike racing game. And the best part is just it's standalone. I cannot believe that it's standalone. It runs smooth, it looks great, it feels great. What's really cool is you can definitely tell when you have other opponents near you, because it just gives you this sense, like this sixth sense of feeling like something's behind you, which is really, really cool. And I am absolutely terrible at this. Whoa, whoa. It does take a little while to get that learning curve, but once you do, boy, is it a blast. Whoa! And I fell off my bike there. Holy cow. Let's go ahead. Now we are definitely losing for sure, but it is what it is. It's all about learning how to ride a bike, and I'm absolutely thrown back at how this game looks and plays. It's really cool. We even have the particle effects on your visor, which you can wipe off with the press of the grip. Really, really neat. It's just very impressive what some of these developers are coming up with, especially nowadays with all the tech that comes out. They're really learning to harness the power of the headset, particularly the Quest 3, and it just gets more and more impressive every single time I hop in these headsets. And you know, we really haven't had a legit sim racing game, kind of like, you know, Automodelista, or even better yet, Assetto Corsa on standalone, something of that nature. And this is kind of the first of its kind to really get out there and do something sim-like, and make it user accessible on a standalone headset. And you know, they've really nailed the graphics, the immersion, the feel. All of it is really in this game. It's absolutely fantastic. And me being a person who's never ridden a motorcycle before, it really gives you the feeling of what it's like to race these things. And hands off and kudos to these guys that actually race them, because it is not easy at all. There is no doubt about that. All right, so we finished a race there, and as you can see at the end, it obviously tells you who's the winner and gives you your stats and times and all that stuff. We fell off our bike and got worked, but that's all right. So you can pretty much continue. You earn XP, which is really cool. That unlocks different, you know, things for the actual game there. Mostly it's just like accolades, as you can see over here to the right. The higher level you are, you kind of get better things going on later, which is really cool. But overall, you know, the only thing I'm seeing which is funky is kind of like the menu, being able to click the menu. I'm not sure what exactly is going on with that. But other than that, I mean, the game really is absolutely amazing and well worth a download. So if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out VRider, let me know in the comments what you think about it, and we will see you on the next episode.